can watch it from there. I do want to let you guys know or to remind you about my I am Kathleen Harrod, and I'm chosen. I'm an educator, author, speaker, and writer. I am an evangelist and a minister as well. Clearly, a woman of God, and a queen. I do want to remind you guys about my conscious book collection that's available on my website at khconsciouscoach.com. That's khconsciouscoach.org or .com. I own both domains. So whichever one you choose to type in, or com, you can check out my conscious book collection. You're going to go to the page that is labeled experts, scroll down, you'll see the books. Click on the image of the books and you will be able to place an order via Amazon. Excuse me. So thank you so much for that. I'm going to show you what the books look like. And so you'll be able to, again, like I said, go to the website and order your own books. Now, you can also cash out me at KB Product, the $ KB Product, and order whichever book you would like. The books normally get to me, it's taking sometimes a week or two, and then I'll have to ship them out to you. So it's almost best if you go through Amazon just so you don't have to go through the double shipping process. Now, the only thing is, one of the books I could not mark down on Amazon. Okay, I couldn't mark it down because it wouldn't allow me to. So it's not the book. So you think you want to have sex is not marked down to $14.99. It would not let me do that. I will sell you the book for $14.99. You'll still have to pay for shipping, and so if that's what you want to do, because I think if you order it through Amazon, it's $19.99, and then the shipping is, I think the shipping is, I don't know. I think the shipping may be $2 or $3, $4. I don't know. But if you just want to send me, the books are $15. So if you just wanted to send me $20, then that would pay for your shipping and handling and the book. So that's cheaper than Amazon, right? It is cheaper than ordering it from Amazon. Let's see. So if you want to do that, that's fine with me. So let's get into these books. Let me show you what I got for you. So first we have what I call, this is the Legacy Workbook. Let me see if I can change this. Nope. Let me change it. Okay, so this is the Legacy Workbook. The Legacy Workbook, I haven't finished this book yet. I'm working on this book. It's going to be done by the end of this month. It's really finished. I just need to put the finishing touches on it. The cover's already done, as you can see, but there are some things that I need to take care of on the inside, some little corrections. You know, you got to go through that final little process. But it should be available by the end of this month, probably before the end of this month, but definitely by the end of this month. This book will be available on Amazon as well. I am doing a bundle deal where you'll be able to get all four books, which are all $19.99. Right now, they're $14.99 until the 1st of September. So you will be able to get a bundle deal. I think it's $50 for all four books, I think is what I'm doing. And then it'll go up to $65 because if you got all four of them at $19.99, it'd be $80. So I think that's what I did. So you can do that too. I am going to order. So you can order off Amazon or you can order the bundle deal from me. If you're ordering one or two books, then you can order from Amazon or you can order from me, whatever you want to do, but they'll be $14.99. That's the bottom line. If you're ordering all four books, it'll be $50. And you'll be ordering directly from me, not from Amazon. Okay? And that's only until September the 1st. So let's go through these books. So first you have the Legacy Workbook. This book is all about reestablishing who we are as Black people coming from a point of slavery. There are not old stories in there about slavery and all of that. If you want something like that, you have to do your own research. This is about developing your conscious mind making you consciously aware who you are, as a black family, as a black person, not based on all the stuff they taught us, but coming from the mindset of how I viewed the slaves and people who were held in captivity felt in that moment. You know how they say, well, the slaves were happy because they were out in the field and they were singing, and some of them had good masters and all that crazy silly stuff. Well, this is actually walking you through the strength, um, the fortitude, the courage, the belief, the faith that they had as they were going through this horrible, horrible situation called slavery, racism, and discrimination, and how they were able to, even in that moment, fortify their families, right? Solidify their beliefs, even in religion, and come out of the situation not unscarred, but not changed in terms of what they really thought and believed about themselves. Now, as you go through this book, you're also going to be able to create a family crest and a family, what do you call it, covenant, a family covenant as well. So it's very, very exciting. It's fresh. It's a new idea. It presents all kinds of possibilities. The goal of the book is to help you create stronger, lasting family bonds through joining in to do all of these activities. You'll be able to choose your precious stone together. You'll be able to choose, I think, your family flower. You'll be able to choose your family, your animal, which animal represents your family, and it could be more than one. You could have an eagle, you could have a bear, you could have lions, whatever you wanted to do. You'll be able to pick your family vine, your family tree, all kinds of stuff. And so it's really, really a good, strong book, good, great for our black families. And it's just awesome, awesome, awesome. Makes a great gift. I mean, this should be something that you need, that ready to implement right now, right? Because we're at home now, and so we have the luxury of having our children at home, and so this will really, really boost their confidence. It'll give them some assurance of who they are, what they stand for, the expectations of the family, all kinds of things. I mean, I can't even I can explain it, but it's just much so much development that is done through this book. It's incredible. And I just want you guys to have it. I want you to have it. So that's the legacy workbook that you see right there. Now, along with that, along with the legacy workbook, there are some other great books that I want you to have. Here's another one, Things I Wish I Knew. Things I Wish I Knew is awesome, awesome, awesome. Guys, this book is awesome. I can't. How many times can I say awesome? It's awesome. It's really, really good for any moms and daughters out there. If you're a mom, you have a teenage daughter, if you're sisters, if you're in a sister circle, if you're in a church, this book right here, Things I Wish I Knew, is a great book. It's giving you all the little life stories and scenarios, and I put them in like what you call a novel format. So it's like you're reading a super great story, and then it ends with all of these questions that help you develop your conscious mind. This is a great book. I don't care how old you are, this is a good book to read and share, like I said, with mother, daughters, friends, your sister circle, your church family, your group organization, doesn't matter. Even, I mean, it's just a great book. If you're in one of those clubs, like a book club, grab this book, especially if it's a women's book club. But even for men, this is a good book. Because it's going to have, you get a chance to talk about real life, things that happen in real life, relationships, ministry, murder, sexual assault, racism, prejudice, trauma, love, romance, dating, like everything's in this book, cheating, adultery, lies, guilt. Oh my God, it's just so much in this book that you'll have a chance to talk about. It's amazing. So, Things I Wish I Knew, not only is it a gorgeous book, it's so pretty. I love pretty stuff. So not only is it a gorgeous book, not only is it pretty, but it is worth every penny. Just worth every penny. The next book is from the Conscious Collection is So You Think You Want to Have Sex. Now, all of these books can be found on my website at cageconscious.org. This book right here is, I literally wrote this book because of the need, right? I know for a fact, based on statistics that I read through through the Guttmacher Report, that African American high school students are the most sexually active. Now, I've had so many people question me. I've had so many people say, "Oh, don't say that. It's not true. You know, they're lying on black children, blah, blah, blah." Okay. One thing that you can't deny is that they are having sex, right? We're not trying to deny that, are we? Because we're seeing cases of STDs and pregnancy, and yeah, they're doing it. So, guys, let's just help them out. That's all I'm saying. I'm not going to go back and forth with you about it. I know for a lot of us, we say it's a touchy situation or it's a touchy topic, and that certain people feel certain types of way about it, and I respect that. I totally do. This book is all about helping our babies, right? I know the struggle because I was a single parent as a teen, and I became a parent as a teen. I don't want any child to experience that because that is too much for any child. Look, you got so much to look forward to, right? College, chasing a career, having fun, going on vacations with your friends, going to Mexico, Dubai, wherever you want to go after COVID is over, right? But you have all of these life experiences that you can totally enjoy if you don't have a kid. And so, no point in having a kid super early. Just wait. And so, this book is all about helping parents have those conversations with their children. That's what it's all about. Just helping them have healthy dialogue and conversations that will help to build your child up in a way that they're not even seeking sex as an option for their life. Because a lot of our children have childhood trauma. Some of them, over 70% of our home are single parent homes, so they don't have fathers in the home. So they have a lot of emotional imbalance. They have a lot of frustration. They have a lot of stress. They have a lot of financial needs. Some of that seems, some of that can turn into a need, and that need they think they can meet by falling in love or having someone care for them or being emotionally attached to somebody else. And then that leads to sexual activity. So we want to help to guide them right in the right direction. And that's what this book offers. I use a lot, especially if you're black. I name drop a lot in this book, and I use a lot of point of references, like when Ti said on his daughter now is pregnant, but she's 24 years old. His other daughter, he went to the gynecologist appointment with her, trying to see if her hymen was intact. Yet he told his 15-year-old son, he laughed about his 15-year-old son being sexually active. Well, here's the thing: if your 15-year-old son is sexually active, well, is he not active with another 15-year-old girl or a 16-year-old girl or a 14-year-old girl? It's going to be somebody his age. So my thing is, sorry. We have to start teaching our children what is appropriate and kind of help them think about, why are you even thinking about having sex? Let's start there. Why are you even thinking about having sex? And start to help them navigate these times in their life because they really don't know what they're doing. Poor things, bless their heart. We all went through it, you know. We all went through it. A lot of us went through it. Some of us were just fine. You know, we didn't even touch a penis or a vagina until until we were in college or got married and things like that. So we know that it's possible, right? We know that it's possible for them to wait. So we just want to help them wait. So you think you want to have sex as a conscious guide to help them increase their sexual responsibility. That's what it's all about. And it's a great, great book. Okay. Hurt people, help people. A lot of people say hurt people, hurt people. I say hurt people, help people because I'm one of the people. Just that simple. I am one of the people. And so because of that, I totally understand what that's all about. I totally understand childhood trauma. I totally understand sexual trauma because I've lived that, I've experienced that, but I also understand the other side of that, right? I understand how to go on with your life and manage your life, because that's ultimately what you have to learn to do, is to manage your life. And I'm not saying, I got it all together and I'm all fixed up. I still have moments when I'm triggered and things like that. But I think I found a healthy balance in terms of I can't erase what happened in my past, but I do have a life, and I want to continue with my life outside of the things that try to attach to me after they attack me. And if you are a person who suffers from sexual trauma, or if you're a person who is a predator, on either scale, you need to go to YouTube and watch my video about don't let the things that attack you attach to you. It's a really, really good video. Really gives you a clear picture of who you are versus what happened to you, so you can separate yourself from the events of your past trauma. Not saying you're going to forget them, but it will just help you compartmentalize it in your mind to understand that that was an event that happened then. It's not currently happening to you now, and you don't have to let that thing attach to you and control, guide, and get the better part of your life. So please check that out. But meanwhile, grab the book, Hurt People Help People. I give you so much information in there to bring you to a place of conscious awareness of what goes on in this real world. Epstein is not the only one who, did sex trafficking and human trafficking and had girls and took advantage of them and sexually assaulted them. Our coaches do that. Our pastors do that. Grandfathers do that. Grandmothers do that. Teachers do that. Aunties do that. Everybody does it. Like, there's not one profession, one person, one type of person, one title, one role that people play that we don't find a pedophile or a predator in the group somewhere. It's an international thing. It's nationwide. It's international. It crosses state lines, from R. Kelly to Epstein to Donald Trump, who has allegations against him. Look, Russell Simmons, you name it. Elvis Presley married a 14-year-old. Look, it's everywhere. God only knows who isn't and isn't doing it. So you need to get this book to educate yourself, parents. And also, there's an app that your kids can download. It's a free app that they can download. And the number one thing I was interested in focusing on is to help our children report. So this is awareness, and then the app is all about them reporting. If they feel uncomfortable, if something happens, if someone attempts to do something to them, if they know about something happening to someone else or fear something might happen to themselves, this app will help them to text message you. They can drop you an email. They can call you. But the app is all about ease of use and multiple ways to use technology in order to save your baby. That's what it's all about, saving your babies. Okay? Save your babies. That's what this book is all about. So I want you to grab that book, Hurt People, Help People. I'm the hurt person helping you. So grab that book. I am the author of all four of these books. I'm a self-publisher. And guys, I could really use the support. More than that, this is what I like about what I do. When you read my books and they empower you and put you in a better place and help you to understand life better and help you gain the knowledge that you need to gain, because remember, Hosea 4 and 6 says, my people perish for lack of knowledge. Lack of knowledge is what's killing us. Lack of knowledge is what's causing us to suffer. So in my books, it increases your conscious awareness, which means your knowledge level, right? And when you're increased in knowledge, you become a help to other people. That's what I love about what I do. That's the beauty in what I do. That's more than anything. That little part right there where I get to empower someone with knowledge, that lights me up. I mean, that just gets me excited, because I know once you're educated, then you can educate others, right? Because once I became educated, I'm on fire to educate others. That's just what I do. I love doing it. So, guys, let me run you through all these books again. Bear with me. The Legacy Workbook, which will be out by the end of this month, ready to go. It'll be available on Amazon, or you can always, what I say, what can you always do? Huh? Hit the cash app. You can always hit the cash app. So, the Legacy Workbook, things I wish I knew. Not only a gorgeous book, but totally worth having in terms of conversation and dialogue, and the things you'll learn and learn to be open about. So you think you want to have sex? If you have a teen, if you have a child, quite honestly, if you have a child, you need this book right now, so you'll be prepared to share the book with them when they get old enough. If you have a teen, get this book, read it first. Okay? Read the book first. Then share the book with your child. Okay? I ask you to grab a composition notebook for each one of your children who will be going through the book with you, because you will have to journal and write, you got a little homework, nothing crazy. I'm not taking you on some journey like you're in school, but I want you to develop your conscious mind. In order to do that, you have to write things out. You have to express yourself. You have to come to conclusions. You have to make suggestions. You really have to walk this thing through. And so that's what that book. All of my books are pretty much built on that type of model. Okay, so you think you want to have sex, and then the last one I mentioned was hurt people, help people. So guys, make sure you grab those books. Let's see here. Thank you so much for joining me. That was Hurt People, Help People. And I hope you grab that book. And I am going to see you guys the next time. Thanks for joining me for this live. Why am I talking like Pinocchio? I don't know. But anyway, thanks for joining me on this live.